Hey everybody, Itinerant here, aka Todd Reed. I want to thank all of you who have been continuing to subscribe to me even though I haven't been putting any videos out. Took a little hiatus from my hobby life of gaming to start a new venture that I will post a link to below. It is a business podcast and a video channel called Inspired and Intentional Business. And basically it's about the fact that in the United States, the Gallup organization reports about 70% of employees are disengaged from their work. And there are several companies that are doing things to try to improve this and make that create a better balance between profits and social impact and the people they hire, and kind of bringing humanity back to to work. I've seen just some really cool things that get people re-engaged, get people excited about the work they do, and some of those companies include Zingerman's, Zappos, Amy's Ice Cream, um, Tasty Catering. There's many that I hope to discover as I kind of start this journey of finding companies who do this. But needless to say, I don't really have time to do that and hobby stuff. But it's something that's been on my mind for many, many years. And as I listen to more podcasts and some more video channels, I wanted to see if I could utilize those resources to get the word out about these kind of companies. Um, but so that's kind of taken me away from the hobby a little bit. I gave some of my paints and all that stuff away to Dave, who's been a good supporter of mine. I'm going to be selling a bunch of my games. I'm not giving it up because I'm not getting rid of my miniatures. I will start up on that again at some point. I'll get back to painting and doing all that. And the board games, I'm just weeding out my collection and going to stick to a few ones that I really want to do. Looking like it'll be ASL, Lock and Load, maybe a couple of others. But I'm a hobbyist, so that changes. But I would sure appreciate any of you guys and gals that are interested in business and how to run a better business to take a listen to it. Like I said, I'll put a link below. It's inspiredandintentional.com. It's right now no money. I do hope to make some money, at least at a minimum, to pay for my equipment and the hosting and all that. I don't have any sponsors or anything right now, and who knows what it might turn into, but it's really to find an opportunity to really discover and talk to people. And obviously I like doing videos. And I love podcasts, so I'm just trying to see if I can do something that maybe I can earn a little extra money doing. And of course I will be back to making hobby videos because I kind of miss it. But I am kind of checking in with some of you guys occasionally. You know who you are, and watching some of your vids and just keeping my pulse on, or keeping my eye and hand, thumb, finger on the pulse of things. So a few of you have sent some support, but hey, if you can review my podcast, that would be awesome. That's so huge on iTunes or Stitcher. Anyway, I don't mean to shill. I hope you know that. But anyway, this high quality video is the first time I've ever streamed onto YouTube, so this is interesting. There was something else I wanted to tell you all. Can't remember what it was. So anyway, all of you are still doing great work. I've seen some really cool things happening in the role-playing realm, some people creating some cool channels, and there's some cool stuff happening in the miniature realm, and AJ's doing his rules for board games, for tactical gaming, so Kevin's still going, plugging along. I don't know, it's just cool. You guys are continuing to do incredible work and continuing to do awesome stuff and inspiring me in the hobby realm of things, and I do hope to get more into it as we go. But like I said, and I'm selling those games. I'm probably going to post those up on the Advanced After Combat, the Secret Guild on Facebook first, and then open it up to some other people. What else? Hey, all of our housework got done. Remember we had a big disaster back in December, and there are some videos about it, but that all got fixed. It's pretty much done. Some little detail work, so that's cool. Thanks for all your support in that. Good words, kind words. Gosh, I keep forgetting things I want to talk about. Should have wrote some things down so you don't have to see me going. I am learning in podcasting not to smack my lips and say so and all that kind of stuff and not ramble on, but to be concise and to the point as much as I can. It's kind of a little bit of my personality to go on these parenthetical side notes, side things. So let's see. What else? Oh, there's so. See that? So inspiredandintentional.com, Inspired and Intentional on Facebook. I'm just tweeting under Todd A. Reed, and my YouTube channel is under Inspired and Intentional. There's just a couple of, like, here comes the podcast. I haven't even put on there that the podcast is live. And on iTunes, it's Inspired and Intentional Business Podcast. There was some other hobby stuff I was going to talk about. A friend of mine, Tim, has started a company called King's Hobbies and Games, or King's Hobbies. Shoot, I should have got that name. Maybe I should put the link down below. Tim, he's doing a really cool job of getting that up and running. He's here in St. Louis, about a block away, or a couple miles away. So that's cool. I look forward to supporting his business when I get back into the swing of things. He's selling cigar battle mats, which I really want to get one of those. Yeah. Back to what I was talking about before. So I kind of mentioned some of the board games. When I get back started in the miniatures, I will get back into the Blitzkrieg Commander, which I saw that Pendragon's going to be updating those, and they wanted some insight and some feedback. I may give that since I played it so much, and that's my favorite, still is. I will try Battle Group, and I will try the other one I wanted to try. I downloaded Song of Blades and Heroes. If I could find some inexpensive fantasy miniatures, I might give that a shot. I guess I could try to buy some of those D&D game or miniatures or something like that, Pathfinder or something. But they're even on this inexpensive source. I know it's not that cheap, and I don't want to build scenery for it. But it seems like a cool little game system. You can do some fun stuff. I've just been reading ASL rules. Not Kickstarted, but pre-ordered the Lock and Load remastering of Heroes of Normandy. I haven't done Heroes of the Pacific. I figure I'll just wait on that till after Christmas time. Kind of strapped for cash just because of the podcast and my wife's business and all that, and sending my kid to a private school, one of my kids. So that's kind of tight at the moment. What else? I gotta tell you, there's been some of you subscribing to my channel. I mentioned this earlier when I first started, and it's crazy because I'm like, I haven't been entering videos. It's crazy how many new subscribers I'm getting. But that's cool, and I appreciate that. Those additions, obviously, there's something you like on my channel. So keep watching the old archive and seeing what's going on there, and I will get back to making some. I don't know when it'll be. I'll get back into it once I really feel like I've got the flow of the podcast, which could be into the beginning of the new year. My goal with it, as I said, is to pay for the equipment with some sponsors, and I would like to maybe get some money to go to shows. There's a couple of conferences that talk about business like that. Maybe do some live interviews, and I'd like to get into more videos of it. I'd love to do tours of some of these businesses, like take some other companies on trips. My goal is to make a community of business owners who knows that things can be done differently. Open book management, collaboration, strength-focused teams, communicating a clear and consistent vision and purpose. Unlike this video that has just been rambling, but that's kind of what I needed to do with you guys and gals. So thanks for putting up with that. Anywho. And I'm still on the board of that game convention, Geek Way to the West. Our pre-regs are off the charts, man. Like 1,100, I think. I don't even know sure we're to 1,100 yet, but we're close. Crazy. It just blew it away, and because we had to limit it, and it shows you scarcity. I'm going to go now. It's been 9:56. I'm going to